Grandma's back again with another film she's seen on Netflix. This time it is The Highwaymen, starring Kevin Costner and Woody Harrelson. And it's all about Bonnie and Clyde. They don't play Bonnie and Clyde, though. No, they don't. They play the guys that track them down and get them.
The Highwaymen.
Yeah. And it's set back in the Depression, and Grandma was born back in the Depression, but
yes,
I don't think she knows all that much about Bonnie and Clyde, but we'll see what she thinks about this.
You may have heard there was a prison break, Huntsville.
Well, Ma Ferguson pardons 100 convicts a month. They could have just signed her a check, saved herself a lot of trouble.
It was the Barrow gang, then. Bonnie and Clyde. Nobody can put a net over them. 1,000 men in the field right now.
Must be good.
Well, hello everyone. We're back again, making videos. This time Grandma's got something on Netflix she wants to talk about. But first we'll remind you of the things we like to remind you of every week, every time we come on with a video, which is please subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any of our videos, because you might be a few days or a few weeks before you see one and you don't want to miss any. Number 2, please give them a like. Right, Grandma?
Definitely.
These ones here?
Yes.
Give a big one up there, okay.
Oh, okay.
And also please comment on your videos, because we love reading your comments. Grandma reads them, I read them. We like to read your comments.
Yes, we do.
This week, Grandma watched on Netflix a movie called The Highwaymen. Stars Kevin Costner and
Yes,
Woody
it does.
Harrelson.
Yes.
Kathy Bates. Quite a cast. And this one is actually about Bonnie and Clyde, sort of.
Yes.
It's actually, you don't really see Bonnie and Clyde hardly at all, because this is really about the two men that tracked them down and ended up killing them, as we saw in the Bonnie and Clyde film from years ago. So again, this one is really very, very much focused on them and hardly at all on Bonnie and Clyde. But you do see sort of the aftermath of their Bonnie and Clyde's crime spree on the people in these cities, the victims, all of the sort of the problems that they leave behind, and you see the impact that it has on especially Kevin Costner's character. He really. Again, the Bonnie and Clyde, they're killing police officers, they're killing innocent people, they're just not good people. And so he really was on a mission to catch them. And again, it takes place back in the Depression in Texas and other states in the Midwest. And he and Woody Harrelson are ex-Texas Rangers. During this time, the Texas Rangers had been disbanded somehow, and they're sort of the mayor, played by the governor of Texas, played by Kathy Bates, sort of gets them on a secret mission to get Bonnie and Clyde. What'd you think of it, Grandma?
I remember the situation, from history, and I was interested in how popular Bonnie and Clyde were with ordinary people.
Right.
It was kind of like the first
Social media stars.
Social media stars, right?
Exactly.
And I was really surprised because, as you pointed out, they were not good people.
No.
And they had killed some folks, and
Quite a few, actually.
Actually, yes. Of course, the actors were wonderful, and it was interesting to follow the folks who were after Bonnie and Clyde.
Mm-hmm.
This is the focus of these two and their mission, which was to find them and stop them. And it was a story that gripped you. You started out with them and you thought, okay, and you paid really close attention to everything, every step in their mission there. I don't know who wrote the script, but the script was really good. It kept us tuned in to what was happening, and it was one of the best things, I think, about the film was that, you know, what they said to each other was very important, and it was very well written and acted. What did you think?
I was really impressed by it. This is one of the best Netflix films I've seen. Now, again, it may not be for everybody because it's sort of a little slow, again, up until the end when they, you know, actually get Bonnie and Clyde. Because, again, it's, you know, the Depression, and it's the Midwest, and again, yeah, it's Kevin Costner and Woody Harrelson on the road tracking them down.
That's right.
Because, again, they didn't have all of the technology and ways to track them down like they do nowadays. They had to really use old-fashioned detective work, you know,
they
as
had
they
to
say.
actually go on the road.
Yeah, and find them, and you know, they had to, in a way, they had to wait for them to commit a crime and
So that they could
and to
find out.
kill somebody in a lot of cases, to be able to follow them and track them. So it really, again, you know, you knew the outlines of the story, but the actual
Nitty gritty.
of the facts of how they tracked them down and found them, and the sort of the feelings behind their mission and everything like that was, I think, done very well. It again is takes you through it very slowly and methodically. So again, if you're looking for a lot of action, it doesn't have a lot of action. It really is about the detective work, and again, I just think it was really well done. The acting is really good. Again, Kevin Costner, I think he does a really good job. I would definitely recommend this. It's a very interesting film. What did you think, Grandma?
Yes, very interesting. The day-to-day detective work, as you pointed out, was the whole secret to their success. And in the 30s, it wasn't it?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you didn't have all the electronic advice. In fact, one of their stops, we see him putting money in a phone, you know,
Payphone.
a payphone, you know, and dialing, you know, and all that's, which of course is not even possible anymore. I don't think.
Would you recommend this one, Grandma?
I would indeed, yes.
How many thumbs are you giving it?
This is at least a 1, maybe 1.5, depending on.
Well, you got to choose one or the other, Grandma.
Okay, I'll do 1.5.
Okay,
This is
1.5.
a really good afternoon's entertainment. Tune it in. The Highwaymen. You will enjoy it. Yes, you will.
I think you will.
Yes, you will.